Conspiracy Boy here for Back in the Day Toys. It's a ridiculously big toy haul today thanks to the finally nice British weather. So I'm going to run through by holding things up and just shouting them out. So, we've got two biker mice from Mars, Vinny and Modo, in pretty good nick, but all without their hats and whatnot. One Power Ranger, must be from the second film because he looks all ninja style. He was 20p. It was £1 for the two of the biker mice from Mars. I've got some more little Power Rangers. I'm sure I had these sort of little ones when I was a kid. All sorts of different ones here. Red, black, and some little vehicle. And they're all like 10p each. Couple little World Industries, I think. Little figures. They've got little metal magnets on the bottom. I think that holds them onto little skateboards, though I didn't find any skateboards to go with them. One Street Shark. One Mech Warrior. One Captain Scarlet. One Jake from the Pirates of Neverland. One big Bart Simpson. He was a pretty cool find for £1. I think that one's gonna stay on the wall somewhere. It's like him. A cheap little Bart Simpson. He looks like he's some sort of McDonald's toy, but that's Burger King. Burger King little toy. But this one, I think, is from the Kid Robot blind bags. Yeah. He was in a bag with a load of other little bits for £1. One of which was this. I don't actually know what this is, and it doesn't seem to want to stay as one piece. So if anyone knows what this is, please leave a comment, because it looks quite detailed. I do like the feel of it and the look of him. He comes with all sorts of weapons and like a laser whip or something. It's just, I really like it, I really do. I just don't know anything about it at all. So yeah, it's got a tiny little head but a massive chunky bottom. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas on that, comment below. This fella, and then the same again, in considerably better condition, both from the same seller as it happened, at 20p a piece. I can't for the life of me think who he is or what he's from now, but I remember he's definitely an 80s or a 90s toy. I'm lost on this one as well. Definitely not an authentic Transformer. It's really cheap plastic, barely moves, just the arms. The legs have a little bit of movement, but not a lot. Yeah, so any ideas on that one? Comment. As with this crazy creature with moving arms, 1994 it says on the back. Don't know if that's focusing there. Yeah, absolutely lost on that. So, any ideas on that one? Comment below. Same with this pirate creature thing. I think this is James Bond Jr. Pretty sure. Most of these were in the bottom of a bag. Some cheap Inspector Gadget. That's probably a Burger King toy again. Some little Ralph, I think it is, from Muppet Babies. Again, was in a bag. And this little girl, which I think is from Up or something like that. It looks like some sort of Burger King, McDonald's toy. Bottom of the bag as well. This, I'm pretty sure, came with a bat mount. I remember having one of these as a kid, and you pulled this bit, I think, or something, and then you could like reel it back in. Yeah, something like that. Maybe it shot, or I don't know. But if you can help decipher what that is, I did find a Batman in the same place, but I don't know if that's the Batman it goes with this. I very much doubt it is. This one looks like a lot newer than this, but it may well be, could be. So yeah, let me know if you do know about that one. I think that's the new Splinter from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I've got a couple of mouses as well. I don't know if these are the ones that Black Rabbit was looking for a few weeks ago, but maybe he's looking for like a Lego version, I'm not sure. But yeah, I got 2 mouses and 2 little Iron Mans. I think these are the ones you get for like £3 at B&M, but it was only £1 for the 2 of them, so 2 Iron Mans. This Spider-Man that looks battle damaged, I thought it maybe been painted, but the texture seems to be different where he's been painted. So I'm not sure whether that's how he's meant to be or that's been customized. But so if you know about that, please again post. There's a lot of these today. I think that's the bad guy from Batman that sprays that sort of drug in people's faces. I think so. Ghost Rider missing a hand and a chest piece, but it looks like his face glows in the dark, and he just looked too awesome to pass on for 20p. Old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, about the only one I found of the whole day. One little Boba Fett. I think these are all monsters in my pocket. I can't remember if that one is. I'm sure that's a monster in my pocket. And I'm pretty certain that would be a monster in the pocket as well. Mighty Max. It's actually a double of one I've already got now. But this one has the actual Mighty Max inside, and by the look of it, some extra pieces too. Yeah, he even has that fella. Whereas the one I currently have, it just doesn't have anything. It's literally just the casing. So I've got a complete one of those for 50p. So that's good for me. Like that one. My very first piece of Action Force toys. I've never owned them as a kid. Yeah, I thought for 50p we go ahead and start the Action Force collection. Mario keyring. It looks sort of Kid Robot, Dunny style, but I can't see any markings, so it's probably not authentic. Still, I think he was in a 20p box, so it's not all that bad. And then one of the crash test dummies, missing an arm, but not surprising considering all their limbs pop off when you press buttons. So yeah, considering he's only missing one limb, it's not too bad. Good find of the day. It's a Visionaire. See if you can sort of see the hologram there at all. But he was in the bottom of a bag, along with this thing, which I thought was old school Star Wars, but it says 1983 and no other makes marks. Might be a Princess Leia, but like I say, I'm not sure on that at all. Couple of Pokemon. And a Growlithe. Oops, Growlithe sort of character. There we are. Big old bag of wrestlers. £4. Managed to haggle it down from 6, but even still it's a bit more than I'd ideally like to pay. Bret the Hitman Hart wasn't in perfect condition, whereas most of these almost look brand new. Some of them, the functions don't work. Don't know the name of this fella. Yeah, he looks like the function's broken, but he's in good condition apart from that. Undertaker, which I already had one of, but broke trying to get it back from the Carboot. Hulk Hogan. I think this guy was called Sergeant Slaughter. I think that's what he was, or was it the Big Boss Man? I'm not sure. I think it's Sergeant Slaughter. Right? This is sort of Jimmy Fly Sucker, I'm told, and he sort of did some move thing with his neck apparently. I don't know, doesn't make any sense to me, but still, it's okay. And is that Jake the Snake maybe? I'm not sure. It looks like something could have gone on his arm, so maybe he had a snake and you could sort of fire it or something. I'm not sure. Might not even be Jade Snake. Little boglin there. I haven't seen any boglins for a while. Some old school Jurassic Park figures, again in lovely condition, considering this one even still. This one still makes the noise. So we got 4 of those. They were £2, so it was 50p a piece basically. I've got a Predator mask, thrown in with a little bundle. So I'm sure someone out there's got a Predator figure and is desperate for the mask. I know I would be if I didn't have it. A little Reed Marvel Comics car. Chuck that in the pile. Another sort of designer art toy. It's amazing how many of these I found today. I've never seen these at Carboots, and then I found 2 or 3 in one day. I had Doom on PlayStation. We also had Grand Theft Auto London Special Edition, apparently. I had this little bag here. Hobbits, £2. It looks like they're missing all their accessories. However, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 Hobbits. I think there's only 4 of the Hobbits, so that might be the full set. So the full set for, is it £2 or £1? For £2 isn't too bad really, so we went for that as well. What else have we got here? Another Monsters in My Pocket. I think that's the ones that come with cereal, the rest of the ones. Biker Mice from Mars helmet, but not for the figures I've got, I don't think. Green Lantern or Pumpkin Bomb from the Green Goblin or the Hobgoblin perhaps. So again, if someone needs one. Sword that might be from Skeleton Warriors perhaps, but could be from anything really. I'm sure that's the vehicle from Space Jam, but it's tiny, man. So I don't know what that's from or where it came from. It's part of a Transformer, I'm guessing, but I don't know who. It was the bottom of the box. A few of these tiny little Marvel figures. I'm finding more and more of these. If anyone knows where they come from, and if anyone collects them, because they seem to be popping up all the time nowadays. This crazy little figure here, which I thought was one of a similar thing to one of my best finds of the day. One of the Trash Pack bunch. Yeah, I haven't had one of these since I actually had them as a kid. I haven't seen any for sale since, so I was over the moon to find him for 20p. Another little Marvel character, some description, some mounted machine gun, but probably go in my Walking Dead diorama, as will some binoculars and 2 sniper rifles for the survivors to use. So yeah, they're good for me. I also got some little bits for Black Rabbit, though what he's going to be getting is going to become a surprise now. I've shown him a lot, everything else can be a surprise. As a brief look, that's everything for you this week, Rabbit, so that'll get added to your box. We also got some He-Man Masters of the Universe, one I don't have there, another one I didn't have there, and a third one I didn't have there. So I'm getting a nice complete set. There was so many junker Transformers. This one's relatively complete looking, but it looks like it could be a McDonald's toy, or it's definitely a modern one and cheap. And yeah, so I don't know who that is. Then this piece of a Transformer here, It's just an absolute junker. It seems to be missing every part imaginable. Same with this Beast Warriors one. Seems to be missing every piece, which is such a shame. Hopefully we find some more bits for him. And this, definitely a Transformer of Beast Wars again, I'd say. No parts. And a third time, Bumblebee Transformer, Beast Wars, no parts. But I did get another little mini-mate. And a little Optimus Prime with a massive gun on him, which fires, so that's really cool. Little deck of Pokemon cards for 50p. And then I think we're down to the best finds of the day now. So, this is probably my favourite Transformer of the day. He was £2. I've got no idea who it is, but he looks badass. So he's going to go on the shelf with the other Transformers. Another modern Transformer. This one's a tank. He's in really good condition. Got all his pieces, including his weapons. It's just crazy for a Transformer. So for £1. And then probably one of the favourites, it has to be, is this G1 Transformer. Again, I am clueless as to the name. It was a car a moment ago, I can't make it a car now. Yeah, he's 1980. Yeah, he's really cool, I like him. And he was 50p. I'm finding a lot of Transformers now are at the bottom of boxes of cars. And I'm just asking people, you know, how much are your toy cars? And they said 50p. Yeah, there's no need telling them that this car is a Transformer in disguise. So, but then my best buy of the whole day, this made that my day, is these three here. I haven't seen or had any of these since I was a little kid. They are Battle Beasts. I've been looking for some Battle Beasts for a long time now, and I found 3 of them. 20p each. So hopefully the good weather continues, and so we get some good times at the market, because today's haul was so big that I've had to rearrange how I film the show. So sorry that it's been a bit different this week. My iPhone that I normally use, it just doesn't have the memory capacity to film for this long. So apologies for that. But hope you enjoyed the vid, and see you next week.